Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is Awakened Wild Child Tarot, my new channel for readings. I hope that you enjoy this space. I welcome you if you haven't been. And I invite you to please support this new space and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the videos, there's very few of them, but I hope that you like them. And I hope that this reading serves you greatly. This is going to be a stalkers reading. So, for those of you who've been here before, it is not about actual stalkers. It's just the name that's sort of stuck, honestly. But it's a very lighthearted reading to take a peek at who is thinking a lot about you. So, if there's someone crushing on you, if there's someone hating on you, if there is someone meaning to call you or something like that, it is going to be showing up here. So it is a little bit like a game. So if you can identify who we are talking about, you can say in the comments, I know who this is. If you want to share more, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. But please let me know if you can identify any of these three energies. So we're going to be tapping into three different energies and seeing what is it that they're thinking about you, okay? What's going on? All right, Pisces. Get comfy, and I hope you enjoy. Universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most relevant, accurate, detailed information about the first energy that is currently, as of today, October 1st, thinking a lot about Pisces right now and why. Any advice for Pisces is also welcome. Okay, so we have a King of Crystals showing up right away. So this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Sun, moon, or rising sign. This is a person who tends to be very focused on the material realm. This could be someone who is always paying a lot of attention to maybe money, property, their physical body, things that are tangible in nature. This is usually not the person who's going to be most like esoteric or, kind of like energy focused. For the most part, they could be, but for the most part, they tend to be more for the tangible stuff. Now, this person could be thinking a lot about you right now, Pisces, and I want to know why. Let's see. Something about money, okay? There is an earth sign and thinking about you and thinking about you in association with money. How much money you're making, how much money you're spending. Um, if they can make money with you, if maybe they owe you money. But there is something about you and money here. This person may be trying to spy on you a little bit. They may be wanting to know how you're doing financially. Okay, they want to know how your business is doing. If you have a business, how is your lifestyle, your living situation? They want to spy a little bit on this area. Okay, they may be asking people around, hey, how is Pisces? How's their stuff going? How is their projects going? I don't know if they want to like compare their success or lack thereof to yours to see. Maybe this is someone who's in the same industry as you. Um, this could be someone you've had some kind of falling out with. This could be someone who is currently very, um, they're not pleased with how their financial life is going. Okay, they're worried. And it seems like they're looking elsewhere to see if they're the only ones struggling or if this is like a country thing, a city thing, or a particular social platform. It's like they want to know if it's them or if it's like everybody. And for some reason, they're thinking a lot about you. Maybe they're planning on asking you, like, hey, are you experiencing this, and that? Could be the case, but they're very, very, I don't know if displeased is a word, but if it is, they're very displeased with their results. They seem angry. They seem bitter. They seem frustrated. They want to create their empire and they don't seem to be capable of that right now, for whatever reason. Maybe they felt like they reached the top of a financial success ladder, they reached some kind of success, and now it's like they're going all the way back to basics. And they're feeling very discouraged. Very, very discouraged. They feel like all of the effort that they put in is not reaping any rewards whatsoever. And they want to know if that's the same for you. But this is someone who may not be on speaking terms with you. You may have distanced yourself from them, blocked them. Maybe they just don't know you enough to ask you. But they want to know if you're happy. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how it's going. This could be someone who has always had a crush on you, okay? This could be someone who's always been romantically attracted to you. Could be an ex in some cases that you distance yourself from and that, you don't speak to anymore. But for others of you, this is someone who's always kind of had a crush on you, but at the same time, they have been jealous of you and your success. So it's like they kind of want to like get close and connect with you and ask you like because they want you in their energy, but at the same time it's like, nah, I shouldn't connect to this Pisces. I should just try to like spy on them and see what I need to know like without necessarily contacting them. Interesting. Weird. This could be someone who's thinking about like starting some kind of passion project and they're thinking about proposing this to you. They think that maybe you would be a great like ambassador is what I'm hearing or associate or something like that, but I don't feel like they're gonna like actually ask you. It's just like they constantly keep you in their mind. They're wondering if you're struggling, they're wondering if you're doing good, they're wondering if everyone's struggling or if it's just them. So that's the first energy. Very interesting. Comment below. Let me know if you have any idea of who this could be. All right, universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most detailed, accurate information about the second person or second energy thinking a lot about Pisces right now, why they're thinking a lot about Pisces right now, and what is the best course of action for Pisces. Second energy here, thinking a lot about Pisces right now. All right, we have the Seven of Crystals, Ten of Cups, Queen of Crystals. Okay, so we're getting another Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This person's energy, I feel, is lighter, brighter. I feel like it's more feminine energy than a masculine. Could be a feminine Capricorn, could be a feminine Virgo, could be a feminine Taurus, okay? What I'm getting here is that this person is thinking about how much you have gone through, okay? This person has gone through difficulties in their life and also lots of victories. It seems like this is a very balanced person in general, okay? And they're thinking about the difficulties that you as a human being have experienced and how tough that must have been, okay? Maybe they're going through something similar to what you have gone through in the past. Maybe it is public knowledge that you went through a car crash or a big family loss or a divorce or whatever. It doesn't matter. But it seems like as they go through the difficulty, they think of you as a reference. Like, wow, like how crazy is it that Pisces went through this and that, and like look at them go. Like they still are so beautiful or so bright, so positive. However, they must be so like tired. It's like they recognize the struggle that you have been through. And they see that you find happiness by being in your center, by being in your space of calm, of ease. They see you as someone who's grateful for what you have and someone who doesn't overly grieve what is lost. They see you moving forward. You inspire them, basically. What I'm getting is that this person is inspired by you. They may be in a rough time in their life right now, more than people acknowledge or more than people realize. So this is someone who may seem quite stable. You know, this person, you see them and they're cheerful, they're happy, they seem balanced, they seem healthy, but they're internally struggling quite a bit. Okay? Maybe there's addictions in their life, maybe there's like a lot of overwhelm and anxiety. This person may be exhausted, but they keep on keeping on. And I feel like they mask it. They really try for people to not see that they're struggling. However, maybe for whatever reason they know that you have struggled and they're almost like I should be a little bit more like Pisces. Like they own their trauma so beautifully. Like they don't dismiss it, they don't hide it, they're not ashamed of it. Like, you know, they seem to be admiring this quality of yours and being like, if Pisces could do it, I can do it. If they survived it, I can survive it. Like, if they went through all of this and came out as the chariot, victorious, moving forward, you know, light as a feather, heart light as a feather, I can do that too. This person knows a lot about you. Okay, so they may be someone close, they may be a member of the family, or they may be someone who's like perhaps not really close to you, but close enough to hear about everything that happens to you. So this could be like an aunt, or this could be like a cousin or something. It's like they hear about what you go through, but maybe they don't have a direct connection to you as much. But you are very inspiring to them. They have seen you time and time again fall on your face and get right back up and succeed. And this, honestly, Pisces, is actually kind of beautiful. Because this is proof of what I always say, that you just existing, being your authentic self, whether it's easy for you or you're struggling, it doesn't matter. You existing are a point of reference and inspiration for others. It's like people, if they want to learn, grow, get inspired, just you being there serves as this like mirror or this contemplation that helps people. You help people without knowing that you're helping people, Pisces. You help people just by going through what you're going through in the best way you can. So this is very lovely. I don't think this person is gonna talk to you or ask you anything. I don't feel like they want to reach out. I just feel like they constantly think about you as a form of inspiration. And they take that grace like for them and they're like, you know, Pisces doesn't hide their struggle. They, you know, like I want to be like that. So that's actually very refreshing, very nice, very sweet. I kind of feel like it's a family member. It could be blood family, chosen family, political family, who knows? Political family? Is that what you said? You say in Spanish it's like familia política, but in English it's like mother-in-law or whatever. So it could be like family-in-law. Does that make sense? I don't know. If you could clarify that for me and help me out in the comment sections, that would be deeply appreciated. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, by the way, I live in Panama. My main language is not English, so you're gonna hear some weird shit here. Just saying. Some words that don't exist, some very poorly like articulated sentences, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. And I always have allergies, so you may hear me sniffling quite a bit. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I hope you can put that past you and enjoy the readings. Anyway, Universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most detailed and accurate information about the third energy here that's thinking a lot about Pisces right now and why. Please tell us as much information about why they're thinking about Pisces and what is the best advice for Pisces on how to handle that. All right, so this could be a love offer from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be someone here who's wanting to ask you out, someone who's thinking about you romantically. Um, in some cases, it may not be romantic, but I feel like for the most part, this is someone who either wants to romantically connect or have some kind of sexual encounter with you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could also be a combination between a water sign and a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone who's highly passionate, very intuitive. They see you as the high priestess. They see themselves as the king of wands. I'm getting masculine energy for the most part. This could be someone who's very adventurous, someone who's spontaneous, someone who um, is very ambitious in general in life. Could be someone very creative, passionate, fun, exciting. They perceive you as more laid back, maybe even a little boring. That's what I'm getting, I don't know. They perceive you as more calm, more stable than them. So this could be someone who has like a lifestyle that's like a little bit more out there than yours. Let's say that you live permanently in the same place. This person is like more nomadic in lifestyle, for example. Things like that. Maybe you have a steady job and they're an entrepreneur. Maybe you work a 9 to 5 and they work like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. or whatever. Like, this person lives like a more unconventional kind of lifestyle. I feel like they're thinking about your lifestyle. I think that they're thinking about what you're up to. Maybe in the past you were more like that, and now you're more like stable, grounded, level-headed, more, um, more stable in that sense. They, I think, are kind of craving, honestly, to be a little bit more stable themselves. Maybe they have lived for quite some time a lifestyle that was exciting and fun and amazing and all they ever dreamt of, but now it's like, okay, I kind of got it out of my system and now I want to like maybe be a little bit more chill. And they may be thinking about you. You may have transitioned like that as well. Maybe in the past you traveled a lot and you were more like, spontaneous and just chaotic in a beautiful way. I feel like it's almost as if they want to ask you, like, are you happy that you have like settled down? Are you happy that you're like more calm? Because they're considering that for themselves, but they don't know if they're going to be happy. And they know that you both share that like adventurous nature. And it seems like this person before they make any choice, it's like they want to ask you like, are you happy or do you secretly wish you were still like on the road or, doing things in this way? It seems like the lifestyle is getting boring for them. This could be someone who works as a DJ. This could be someone who works as uh, like a party organizer, something like that. It's like the party lifestyle seems to be getting a little boring for them. It seems like that they're hoping for more. They want something different. They may be thinking about like having children and stuff like that if they don't have them, but they don't want to bring children into that kind of lifestyle. So for some of you, the person that I'm talking about is very like nomadic, chaotic, adventurous, healthy person. But there's like another chunk, another group that this is more like the night. nightlife, like more like partying and drugs and like a little darker in that sense, more like addictions and that kind of sphere. Could be a Libra as well. Yeah, I feel like this person is, it's like they're afraid of becoming boring. And I think they think you're boring and that, you know, they wonder if you actually live a boring life and you're bored of your life, or if they're just seeing it like that. That's kind of like a little bit of a backhanded compliment, I think, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, this person definitely seems to be like, okay, I think I'm entering the next phase of my life. I wonder if Pisces is available. I wonder if Pisces is single, because I know that they share this adventurous spark with me, but now I see that they're calm and chill, and maybe I'm getting into that stage as well. Maybe I can share life with them. Maybe I can create a family with them. Maybe I can be happily bored with them. They don't think you're actually boring, but they do recognize a difference in lifestyles. And I mean, I guess by default, compared to all of that, your normal lifestyle will be kind of boring. I guess. I don't know. So yeah, Pisces, I hope that this reading was helpful. Comment below. Don't forget about that. I love to hear the tea. I want to know what's going on. Can you identify any of these? Do you have any idea of who these are? Let me know in the comment section. And please, please subscribe to the channel. This is going to be our new space. And I'm going to be sharing readings, yes, for Pisces, but also for other signs. And some readings are going to be completely not limited by zodiac signs at all. So I hope that you enjoy every bit of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.